welcome to this intro to Firebase. Build the most powerful hybrid apps. This means they work on iOS, Android, and web. They can be created by using web frameworks like React Native, or you can use the native SDKs that I recommend using Kotlin for Android and Swift for iOS. You can also integrate with games and build the most powerful apps. Firebase Machine Learning. Incorporate machine learning into your Android or iOS apps with ease. Custom model deployment and inference. Developers can use TensorFlow-like models on the devices directly. You can also use the APIs for some common use cases. Production-ready APIs, common use cases. We're going to see the top APIs for example, barcode scanning, image identification, etc. Cloud versus on-device inference. Firebase Machine Learning offers both cloud and device-based machine learning. So you can store your TensorFlow-like model on your cloud storage, and you can run using cloud functions. So you can power mobile devices, for example, with very powerful AI models if the device is not enough strong to run the device inference. So you can make the inference on the cloud if the device is not powerful enough. APIs Machine Learning Kit. You can use the Firebase created APIs for text recognition, image labeling, object detection and tracking, face detection, barcode scanning, language identification, translation, and smart reply, and a lot more. Firebase app distribution. So the idea is that you can create iOS and Android app pre-releases. For testers, you can create testing teams into groups, so you can group them, and you can do app testing process very fast before deploying your app on the App Store and Play Store. Firebase A/B testing. Firebase A/B testing explained. Testing of UI changes, features, engagement campaigns. So you will use metrics to test which features of the app or UI works and your users love most. Product experience optimization. You can use remote config to alter app behavior and appearance. Testing version drives desired outcomes like increased engagement or revenue. User re-engagement via messaging. So you can use push notifications to re-engage users, and you can test which of the messages generate more engagement and more clicks. Feature rollout confidence. So you can test new features on a subset of users first, minimizing the risk and enhancing user satisfaction. Cloud Firestore is a NoSQL database for mobile, web, and server apps. It uses hierarchy data structures with documents in collections. Documents can have complex nested objects as subcollections. Expressive querying. So you can retrieve the documents matching query parameters with multiple chained filters and sortings. The queries are indexed, so it are very high performant. Ensuring efficient performance. Real-time updates and offline support. Syncs data across devices in real time and caches. Offline app functionality, ensuring data integrity. Google Analytics for Firebase. Unlimited reporting, so you can track more than 500 distinct events and no charge. Audience segmentation, so you can use the Firebase Analytics for custom audience bases on device data, custom events, or user properties. So you can connect these analytics with other services, for example, remote config, ads, Google AdMob, etc. Integrated analytics solution. So the Firebase Analytics is integrated with other Firebase services, as we said, just as Google Platform, BigQuery, or Google Tag Manager. So you can slice your data to create custom reports and do business intelligence. Cloud functions for Firebase. Serverless framework. The idea is that you can trigger on events, on HTTP requests, on admin SDK. This means on your backend, you can create a custom server, or a cloud scheduler. This is a cron job. So you can run, for example, a code every 24 hours to send tokens, for example, to users. Support multiple languages. It supports JavaScript, TypeScript, or Python. Automated scalability, so you don't need to run load balancers or servers. The servers, you only write the code for the backend, and it will eliminate the need for manual server management. Firebase hosting. You can fast and secure do web hosting for web apps Static and dynamic content. You can use your hosting. You can use Firebase hosting with cloud functions to serve dynamic content and SSL encryption. Global CDN content delivery network delivery. So you can create a fast delivery worldwide. Simple deployments and rollbacks. So easy deployment, both static assets and microservices with cloud functions or cloud run. Cloud storage for Firebase. Robust operations. So the idea is that you can uploads and downloads that can adapt to varying network conditions, ensuring operation resume from the last point, thereby saving time and bandwidth for users. Strong security integrates seamlessly with Firebase authentication, providing a straightforward and secure authentication process for developers. High scalability, strong security, so you can store your images, your videos, etc. And you can use secure authentication, so the users only access to the data they uploaded. You can write rules. High scalability. This infrastructure is the same as Spotify and Google Photos, so you can really scale for millions of users using this powerful Firebase service. Firebase authentication. Comprehensive authentication solutions provides backend services, SDKs, UI libraries for authenticating users via email, phone, federated identity providers such as Google, Facebook, Apple, etc. Seamless integration with Firebase service uses OAuth 2.0 and OpenID Connect, and also upgradable with advanced features. Firebase authentication with identity platform for additional capabilities like multi-factor authentication, blocking functions, and enterprise-level support without requiring code changes, subject to new usage limits at billing. So you will check the new billing because in the past was free, but now it has a limit. You will need to pay. So the question is, what amazing apps are you building with Firebase?